Hi guys, this is Cindy at Cindy's Place, and just thought I'd out here a little bit of a windy day. Thought I'd give you a update on my garden and let you know what it looks like now. I'm very pleased with it. As a matter of fact, I'm excited because I'm actually growing some things. So let's go take a look and I'll show you what's going on. Okay, when we first walk into my greenhouse, isn't this great? There's my granddaughter, Savannah, sampling the spinach. So these are all my plants. Let's start over here. Look at my cabbages. They are growing so big, and I'm gonna have to, they're starting to make heads. If you can see down, they're starting to curl up and make heads. No sign of any bugs yet. I'm very lucky. I think being in the greenhouse helps. But this is my cabbage. Isn't that wonderful looking? And they're kind of running out of room, so I may have to, they're all in pots, so I may have to move them out away from each other, give them a little bit more room. These are my potatoes. They're getting so huge. And I've got strawberries back in there that need to be planted out, and there's some hibiscus. Look how big those, oh, excuse me, look how big those potatoes are going. I just ate lunch, excuse me, guys. But aren't they getting big? This is Brussels sprouts, and they're doing incredibly well. They're getting nice and big. I finally have a mullein. A friend of mine gave me a mullein plant. I've been trying forever. I hope you can hear me okay over the fans. I've got two fans going in here because it's hot. There's my longevity spinach that my granddaughter was sampling. And I've got 2 pots of carrots that are growing very well. And there's my dog, Maggie. And here's my herb grouping. Maggie's being a booger. Look at this. This is from store-bought onions. You cut the bottom off and just stick them in the dirt. And they grow and they're making little onions. I think that is so cute. First time I ever tried this, and look at it. Making little onions just from store-bought, the bottom of store-bought onions. And here's parsley. I thought it was going to die, but it's beginning to really perk up now and make some nice parsley. And this is sweet Italian basil. I've got quite a bit of that going. I'm very happy. I did have to buy some basil because my seeds were not propagating correctly. This is hyssop, which is finally starting to show some activity. This is tarragon. And the rest is just basil and parsley. I'm going to have to cut this basil. It's starting to go to seed on top. And over here are my bell peppers. And they're starting to get little pepper thingies in the top. They all are. They're doing really good. The bell peppers that I had tried to grow from seed did not germinate. They would not work, so unfortunately I had to go buy some bell peppers. And all of the things you see here, these are cauliflower, which I'm really pleased with these. Ooh, there's some big cauliflowers over here. A whole bin of cauliflower. And my corn is going, I wanted it to be out before now. I'm going to have ears of corn if I don't get it out of here. But that's going out this weekend. And I have a couple of blackberry. And this is a pomegranate. And I've got a raspberry and another blackberry buried back in there somewhere. And a blueberry plant in this jungle back here. So all of these plants here are going to be going outside this weekend. And this is my tomato plants. I'm very pleased with them. They're doing really, really well. And another longevity plant right there. And this is kind of a mismatch of things in here, little odds and ends. This is my lemongrass, which I'm excited about growing because first time I tried to grow it. And I really need this for my tea blends. And these are all pumpkin and watermelon. You can see the pumpkin has already wanted to start making flowers, so I've got to get those outside soon, very soon. And these are a mixture of cucumber and watermelon and one little moringa tree. This back here is leeks. They're all doing very well, especially that pot. I'm very happy to see that. I'm excited for the leeks. First time I tried to grow them this year too. And these are just extra plants over here. They were cabbage and Brussels sprout, but I'm going to go ahead. They're not wanting to grow and they're extra. I don't really need them. So I'm going to be feeding the plants to the chickens and reusing the pots. Okay, this back here is my herb garden. And this is fennel that I really didn't think was going to live, but it's actually getting, look how large the stalks are. And they're getting quite big. And I think it'll probably spread, so I'm excited about the fennel. And over here, I have sage. And it's spreading all over the place. I'm very happy to see that. Those are two new ones. This is my spearmint. I've had this for a couple of years and it's going crazy. And this is lemon balm. And these need to be harvested again pretty soon. This is my oregano, which is really, really growing well. And that needs to be harvested real soon. And that's not spearmint, but peppermint. And that needs to be harvested soon too. My yarrow, which is going crazy, it's blooming, so it's ready to be harvested. Because you harvest it after it starts blooming. And this is my echinacea. I have two planters of echinacea. And they are doing very well. And should be flowering before too long. And the rest of the garden is still under construction. This part right back here is where my corn is going to go this weekend. And this part right in here, I'm going to be putting my cucumbers this weekend. And in here is going green beans. Over here is going to be zucchini. And I have to put a couple more tire planters right here. So hopefully all that will be done this weekend. And then this part out here is still under construction. I'm going to be putting some planter beds out there, but that's going to be a whole different video by itself. So that's what I'm doing right now, guys. Okay guys, that's all I have for today. That's how my garden is doing so far. I'm very happy with it. It's a better start than I've had in years, so I'm ecstatic. So thanks for coming along, and I'll talk to you later, and you have a great day. Bye-bye.